Please welcome IRF Secretariat founder, Greg Mitchell.
Thank you. Before we get to the IRF Impact Awards, I have one announcement. The auction for these shoes, Enes Kanter shoes, Enes Kanter Freedom shoes, the blank canvas shoes, the auction is still open for those shoes. The bids are nearing $1,000. This is your last call. And if you want to bid on those shoes, and he will sign them for you if you win, you just send an email to freedomshoes@irfsummit.org. freedomshoes@irfsummit.org. All right, you got about 5 minutes left. All right, now, I'm the chairman of IRF Secretariat, but I'm also the head of the IRF Summit Awards Committee. So I'm happy to come up and explain what these awards are about real quick before we start handing them to the deserving recipients this year. Last year, the co-chairs and the convening partners agreed to present awards. Thought it would be a great idea to recognize dedicated individuals who have gone above and beyond the call of duty to advance religious freedom for everyone, everywhere, all the time. So we take nominations from the convening partners and from civil society, the IRF Roundtable. We invite nominations, anybody who serves the movement by taking responsibility, playing a leadership role, and or taking courageous actions, being a voice for the voiceless, speaking truth to power, and risking his or her physical safety or livelihood, to advance the cause. So I'm very honored and privileged to be able to present the first award tonight. And we have 5 categories. One, we do civil society advocacy leader. We have a civil society business leader, civil society youth leader. We have a member of Congress or Parliament, and the 5th one is a current or recently former government official. And so first up tonight, I'm going to give the award for the Civil Society Leadership, Advocacy Leadership Award. And I really don't have to do a lot of work to explain why he deserves this award, because that's already been done and it's very clear. But there's a couple things I want to say before I bring him up. There's 2 things that I know he believes that I didn't hear in the conversation we just heard with Katrina. There's 2 things. One is silence is violence. He believes silence is violence. And I think that's a very powerful thing. And the other thing, he's not afraid of anything. He has no fear, and I think you saw that when you saw him telling his story tonight. So with that, please, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, and it's my honor to present the IRF Impact Award to Enes Kanter Freedom.
Always a problem. Hold on a second. Let me just try to fix this. 611. First of all, I want to say I am receiving this award not on behalf of myself, but on behalf of all my brothers and sisters here who attended this summit. Because the last 3-4 days, I experienced so much. I learned so much from their struggles, and their braveness, actually, it just gives me so much hope and motivation to fight for what's right. So whenever I sit down with one of my brother, one of my sister, and had a conversation with about, what's going on in their community, what's going on with their life, and what's going on, what's happening to them. And, the first thing I ask is like, okay, how can we help each other? And we sit down, we come up with some crazy ideas. It always works, because God helps. With that being said, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I just want to say I am receiving this award not just on behalf of myself, but on behalf of all this, people, brave people, here, just standing up for the right thing. I want to say thank you for inviting me here, and I hope this is just the beginning of a good friendship. I will say, I just don't just talk about it, be about it. So let's just come together to just, punch all the dictators out there in the face and knock them down and just have the freedom. So I appreciate it, guys. I don't want to talk too much, so I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.